Good evening. Welcome to the Psychic Coffee Shop, Psychic the Plants. Let's get this shit a little bit more together. Let me stop cutting off my head, shall we? All right. I'm Aeson Knight. I am the Psychic. I am also the Planner. He is Techie Joe. He is the manager, coordinator, and I don't know, second right hand of mine.
Hey, second rate. What?
Second right hand, first right hand.
Second right hand. That's better than second rate. Good grief.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the one that reminded you we were supposed to be on air.
Well, I know, and it's been a day, and we've gotten everything kind of set up and sorting through some things. So let's go ahead and pop up the camera.
Yep.
That is this one. There we go. All right. Looks like a whole mountain of a lot, because it is a lot. But we are going to, be breaking this into building a new system, adding some things, taking some things away. We'll see where we go with that. But how has this week been? This has been a catch-up week for me. Of course, it's the end of the month for me. That in the screen.
Yeah, I was going to say, get that off camera.
For a tower, you have to tear things apart and put them back together, according to last week. So we're going to be doing that because it's June. And we're at the middle of the year. And with it being the middle of the year, for some reason, July is the big planner launch. And we're going to be looking at what we need to buy or what we're just going to make ourselves. But we're going to be setting up my June planner system. Of course, I believe in 360 planning, and it's a Franken planner, so we'll be going with that. But let's see how this week's going to go, shall we? So first up, we're going to have to be the diplomat. All right, so first up is the diplomatical card. It is the King of Cups. It's acting on your emotions. You're going to have to remember that you need to be center stage with the Sun card here. It's taking light of the new beings. This is quite interesting. And then by the end of the week, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is to keep everything in balance. As you see, he's juggling the pentacles. So, Aeson says this week is going to be a lot of compromising. A lot of questioning what systems bring you the best, the attention you need, and how everything pulls itself together to keep everything in the air. Look to get busy.
All right, so that was the King of Cups, Sun card, and Three of Pentacles?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep, that's where that's at. All right, so let's set these aside. These are all the notebooks and planners that we have for the month in pieces that'll go into a system. There's that. Let's do the easy one first. This is my purse planner, my on-the-go planner. Let me flip through this. All right, so I've been keeping January, February monthly in there and any notes. So, this was a quick to-do list. That can go away. We don't need to maintain that. We'll pull this back and put it where it needs to go. February, March. March was a good month. But we can go ahead and pull out its weeklies. The last page. April, same thing. Monthly overview. The last page. You can maintain these. I don't, because again, this is my purse planner. May was an insane month. A lot of things went on. It was a very complicated month. But we also came up with a new cooking system this month that's working well. It is. So I don't have to cook for the next week. I haven't had to cook for 2 weeks now. Then after that, it'll be a bulk cooking, and we're going to attempt to film it. We'll see how that goes. All right, then we have June and the weeklies for June. So this system works really well. There isn't much change that needs to go to it. I do need to look at the Google Calendar, because what we do in this one is we take our highlighters, our respected highlighters. All right, so which days of this month are you out of the house?
Oh,
Assuming everything is great.
assuming everything is great.
Yep.
Well, it looks like I will be out of the house on the 5th.
Okay.
That's a trip to Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
The 8th, we're out of the house.
Okay.
That's the dermatology appointment.
Right.
Ba, 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 ba. That's looking like it. Let me double check. Let's see. The 14th,
Ah,
I'm in Princeton.
okay.
And that's it. The
Okay.
5th, the 8th, and the 14th.
All right. Is there any prospective dates for the Invisible to be out?
The 5th.
The 5th.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that's his appointment in Charleston. Sorry, I should have clarified. We have a couple of people that have appointments in Charleston.
Yes. All right. So not a lot I need to avoid this month. Just 3 days. Well, 3 dates. One of them I'm actually involved in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So
Absolutely.
that's that. Let's go find some pretty. And this one will be a quick and easy wrap up. I think we'll grab the old farmhouse. It's been working really good in this planner. Or not. There doesn't look to be much left in this poor thing.
Oh no.
You know, it's one of those. It's old. I've had it a while.
Mm-hmm.
Just drop that in there. And just saw one last quote in this poor thing. Here it is. Well, that's perfect for June, which is Pride Month. We will be going to a few Prides. Yeah. And those aren't in the monthly calendar yet. They'll be in there later. So Live and Love. That's great. Then December 8th, we have our Dermo.
Yep. And that's 10:45 and for you and 11:15 for me.
So there's that. I will transcribe those onto the weeklies as I set it up weekly. And this normally lives in my morning basket, and then it just goes into my purse when I leave the house.
There we go.
All right. Pop that there. And get ready for next week. This is a shopping list. because,
Ooh.
you know, even though we're Instacarting, there's some things that's like I get at one place, or, you know, like right now I need to go and buy a shower curtain. Those are things I just would prefer to go do myself. So there's that. That is set up. Well, I'll put it in the right spot. Right there. 29th. That is set up for the week.
Hey.
Yeah, quick, easy. And again, that lives in my morning basket. Yes, I'm going to have. Hello, Miss Brenda. I will have a thing for that. Oh, someone wants brush because he's chewing his brush.
Nah.
All right, Joe, I have to go rescue a brush. If you could take over for a moment.
Alrighty, so yeah, we're doing what we can here. Let me try to bring myself up so that there we go. You don't have to look at mini me. So yeah, he's got his week set up, or his month for his purse planner set up. And thankfully we have saved a brush, so he'll be back in here in a second. And yay! Always fun. Always fun. It's ironic that he's chewing the brush though, because that's his least favorite thing in the world.
Yes.
So yeah.
He hates
Welcome
big
back.
brush. Hello. But apparently he decided he wanted to eat it.
Don't eat it.
So adding to the shopping list, a new brush.
Or duct tape. Just duct tape the handle a little.
That's a possibility. That's a
It'll
possibility.
work.
It'll work.
It'll work.
All right. So let's get back up into building, clearing out May and beginning to build June.
There we
There we go. So this is my main planner. Some people call it a catch-all. I call it my main planner because it's got everything in it. It's been going decent. I still haven't figured out a use for this. I think I'm going to use this for future plans.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be better. This is the compass assessment. And no, this is not the compass assessment. This is the papers for the compass assessment. Let's take those out then. You guys know, get off the bed.
You silly boy.
And then we have our monthly overview that worked pretty well. We're going to be doing June's here in a minute. And then the budget thing didn't work. Like this doesn't work for us, so we will be changing that. Pull that out. Gizmo, I said get off the bed. Now that is going to get maintained. Then we have our budget tab, which is where the new budget planning system will live. Pull that out. All right, trackers. They work for a minute. Like this is more content tracking. We'll do some content planning. You guys will see our new system for that. This gave us a lot of information, and it's something I'm wanting to continue. But it was too much information in a wide burst. Yes, yeah. He is too smart for his own good, Brenda. Work contractor, we're combining that. So this can all come out. And we're going to maintain that. So that'll go into the archives. Content planner. It worked mostly. We didn't get all the content we wanted to make, so we will probably put that to the side. Those ideas and film them later. We actually filmed one, but we had a problem with the camera, so don't think we're lousing off on our job.
We try not to.
Yep. Yeah, someone feels bad, so he's getting attention, even though he's been a fairly good boy today. Like, he even adventured out into the house and did not cause an issue.
Yes, he adventured and didn't eat a cat. We were very proud.
Right. Let's post it down there.
Can't tell his bar is low.
All right, so this is the house planner. It done wonderful. We're going to probably continue doing that. Then we have the personal planner. And we tried to incorporate the goals and reflections in that. It really didn't work out well. I felt myself documenting double. So we're going to take that out of here.
Oh.
We're not maintaining that. And then dailies. You know, I really love my daily pages. I am a daily planner. We're going to keep doing the dailies, except they're going to move. So we'll maintain that in the records. And then June, we started on June. We put it in here, but it really didn't get even filled out. And now I'm switching styles. So I really think I'm only going to keep 1 month in the planner at a time. And then this is the rest of May's worksheets and content planner page, and then the bills we currently have. So we're keeping that. Notes and action steps for meetings, that will go into the notebook. And that's notes from another meeting. This is meals in the freezer. We need to kind of put that over. So all this can go into my notebook. And then we're into notebook paper, which I really like this notebook paper, this line, but I'm running out of it because I used it for a good bit. So we're going to leave that there. All right. So we're back to basically a blank planner. What do? We're going to redesign my planner to work a little bit better for me. We're going to leave the future log in here because I think that's great. That will, even though it needs to get used. And then let's start looking at what we got to play with, what we need. Let's start building an index of what Aeson means. So you guys can understand where everything is and why it's going where it is. So we need the catch-all planner, which I think I should go to a daily catch-all. Like that's where the daily sheet should move to.
I can follow that.
Yeah. We need the goal planner with the power journal, which we've solidified that layout thanks to Joe, and are using it over a month. So those two things can go into one planner. This is a daily sheet. This is custom. We need a content planner. Because, we create content. Then we need a budget planner that works more with us instead of me having to fight for it. And then we need a house planner. Now we had a house planner and a personal planner. I think I can combine these two.
Nice. Feel like being able to carry one less.
Yep. Well, what I'm trying to see is if I can get down to a basic, this planner and my purse planner is the only two that, I carry, and they can easily fit into the respective purses, and we go with it. So that's where we're at. So let's start building first the catch-all, which will go to the front, and we are only going to keep one. By the way, can I just bring up this work life account and passwords page? Please don't use it. Decorate it. Use it for something else. That is probably the craziest and worst thing you could personally do, is to put your passwords in your planner, because if you lose it, you also lose all access.
Pretty much. And I would think be quite afraid.
Yes.
That,
right. All right. No, this is the one I want. All right. So if we go with that plan, here is my catch-all. Of course, it is the daily. I find this planner gorgeous. Like, this is just beautiful. The coloring is beautiful. They've done a really good job on this. I don't like the pages completely. We modify them, but that's okay. It's better than the other designs they've had. Because they aren't stuck by strict hours. So Anyway, that's my opinion of them. So, Joe, how's your May been?
Well, I think it could have definitely been better.
Right.
Especially given everything we have gone through
Dealt
in
with.
May.
Right.
But I'm not unhappy that we've did as well as we could.
Right.
And it actually could have been a lot worse.
Right.
So I'm not trying to discount that any. It's just it could have been a whole lot better.
Right.
But that had less to do with planning
Mm-hmm.
than it had to do with what actually just happened. Like
Right.
we got blindsided.
Well, we got
So,
blindsided, but it wasn't anything we couldn't deal with.
right.
And did deal with.
Yeah. So outside of that, which is the elephant in the room, outside of that, no, I think we did pretty good. Some things kind of fell off a little bit, but that had again more to do with the blind side.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really like anything that went wrong this month seemed to all have to do with the blind side.
Well, yeah.
I mean, predominantly.
Like, y'all guys just saw me write out everything I needed in a planner. Give it back, all right.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Did you switch planners?
I don't think so. I mean, all I did was pull content.
Oh.
All right, let's have a cigarette. Now, everyone goes, "Wow, Aeson, why do you have such organized, complicated system?" I was in a conversation with a fellow psychic. Was that yesterday? Yeah, it was It was y'all's yesterday. It was my 2 days ago. There it is. All right.
There you go. See.
All right. And, we were talking, and they are extremely wore out. They're tired. As a matter of fact, just escaped their home. And when I say escaped, I'm not being facetious. Because they needed time away, which makes all good sense. And, I explained to them that, routine is so important for the psychic's energy. It's so important for for their worldview. And it really changes the mood of things. So, I recently took back control of the house. How was it for you?
The recontrol is probably the best thing we've got going right now. Even if it wasn't perfect all this month.
Right.
I'm still a lot happier. Like, is the house like the most spotless place on the planet? Is it a whole lot better than it was? Abso-friggin-lutely. So I'll take that. Gladly will I take that. Because that lets us do a lot more things and do them a lot better. And not necessarily get weighed down on, like, I don't know about other people, but does anyone else have this moment where it's like doing this one little thing just isn't going to help?
Yeah.
So you don't do the one little thing, even though it's like, yeah, I should probably do that. Like, I have those moments. Where it's like and we had that kind of agreement from the beginning, as I'm a detail person, not a like broad strokes person. So, broad strokes of cleaning, like getting it out of like, I'm not saying this is where the house was. I'm just saying that in general, like, to illustrate the point, if we're talking like an episode of Hoarders, I have nothing to contribute to an episode of Hoarders.
Right.
I'm just sitting back going, oh God, no, please no, just no, that can't happen.
Right.
Not that we were there.
No.
But like I'm very much a small details person. Like I can do a lot of those and make lots of little things way better or little things way cleaner. But if we're starting at a point in which that's just not really helpful, I have a big tendency to just be like, is this the best use of my time? Like, I could do the thing, but is that really beneficial use of my time? Like, is it worth me detailing like this one little thing and getting it like uber clean when I'm gonna, it's like, you know, it's kind of like you like if the like I can sit here and detail the teapot and make it sure it's all clean, but do I want to set it back on the dirty stove?
Right.
No.
No.
Like, no, it doesn't work for me.
Right. And that's and that's been one of our understandings for a while is, you know, I can manage perfectly well if left alone. And that's been a harder thing is if left alone.
Yeah, that's taken some issue around the house to clarify that one.
Yeah.
And that, like, no, seriously, helping isn't helpful.
No.
Like, no.
Don't just fuck up my system.
Yep.
My journaling pages, I need another 17 of them.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I only did a half month to make sure that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
All right, so scrolling. Planner journal pages, is that?
You created it.
I know I did. I was just making sure, is that both of them? Yeah. All right, cool. So 17?
Yes, please.
All right. Front and back, 84%. Designed for 8.5 by 11. And wait, am I doing that right? Yeah. Sorry, this one's one that it really is starts on the right, flips to the left, and that's how you want it.
Right.
So I don't need a blank page to make it work.
Right.
So that it's, you know, morning on the left, evening on the right.
Right.
But I always have to stop and mentally process that.
Right.
So yeah, we got the printer going on that.
Yeah.
Sorry if you guys are hearing that one.
All right. So I'm using a modified dashboard planner for my goal setting. What I mean by that is it's modified. There is no dates on it because it's categories for the week. This is a weekly overview. And it's punched a little high, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. And then this page will be my weekly reflections. You know, what worked, what didn't work, you know, and that can be broken down. I'm going to fix that in a minute. So there's that. And then
I gotta step to the side for just 1 second.
Okay. And then it is my journal. Now, I think I'm going to put a dashboard here. When I find them.
I just realized if I step out, that unfortunately drops my camera under your camera, or your camera under your other camera.
Right.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back. All right. Yes, and this is my parts and pieces planner that you see right here. It has like pieces of this planner, pieces of that planner. And we are looking for a dashboard that we like. Having just plain dashboards, or do I have to modify something?
I don't know.
I know, I'm talking to myself.
But you're talking to everyone.
Well, This is the thought process that goes on through your head when you're going through and going, do I want this or do I want that? Right. So we don't. So we're going to go ahead and just use this. It's a little file tab thing. Don't know if you can still get these. These are part of the associate pack that came with. You know what? I think I'm going to do this differently. I think I'm going to skip the weekly, do the monthly, and just do the journaling pages straight through. That makes more sense.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. As you see, this is the new Princess Horizon Planner. We don't like it, but we're using it, okay? It is what it is. All right, so next up is the Content Planner. And the Content Planner we've been using the monthly dashboard. Plan that out. I think I'm going to do that again. Of course, these are old, so we're modifying. Like because it really doesn't matter. It's the same page on all of them.
That was me.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to put stuff together and make sure I don't forget to ask for stuff.
I know. You're doing fabulous, darling. And I know. So we're looking for a blank calendar. And we would like it to tab high. So I think we'll do this one. It's not my favorite design, but we'll fix that. All right. So next, I think, is the house planner needs to go in here, and then the budget. So for the house planner, for the free-pull one, I think I did. And we use a dashboard for that. Gizmo, get off the bed before I come in there and get you. So this is going to control everything as far as everybody's schedule in the house, and then the house cleaning tasks, all that I'm putting into one calendar to see if we can get by with it. It is a dashboard format again, except I'm going to be using it as a dashboard format. But I do have inserts that Joe was so lovingly to make for me, and they will work just fine because I don't need that much of it. I don't need that much of a list to do what I want to do there. So we will lay those out after we get all the pieces together. You guys are going to see me date and put all that together and talk through things. And yes, Brenda, Aeson does have a complicated life, and he just keeps adding complication to complication. My barista saw my new wardrobe, and I think they were, I don't know, some people go, what? Yes, I have a wardrobe that's 1 week long, and it's all divided up by cubes, and then I just got to pull the cube.
Yep. And Joe just made labels for the cubes.
Yep. So that if anybody's spinning up laundry, they can easily see where it goes. Yep. All right. So there's the personal house planner. That goes to there. And then the budget planner I think we're going to go back to the classic budget planner by Happy Planner. You can get this in the extension pack. And I really like it because it works well for us. The only thing is it only comes with one calendar page, and that's an issue. So
That is.
what we will do, however, is do this. And then we have some old teacher planner pages. We need to count the pages we need. This is why I love buying the undated planners, because you can modify the hell out of them.
Absolutely.
All right. So I just grabbed a stack here, but we're going to talk our way through this and figure out which way would be better. So if you're not familiar with the budget pack, the old budget pack before they came out with the budget planner was an extension pack. And it was a blank calendar. And these lovely bill checklists, and they're fabulous, especially for us. Bill checklist, and then you'll have this page of expenses. We suck at tracking our expenses. We do better with that in the app. So we're going to app that.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have to do that, Brenda.
It's all good until we see Joe sewing the days of the week in your underwear. Actually, he buys underwear that are already printed with the days of the week.
Yeah.
I wish I were kidding, but he does.
All right.
Like they're on the waistband.
Yep.
It really confuses me, though, if it's like a Tuesday and he's wearing the Friday ones. That really messes me up.
Yeah, that doesn't work. That was messing with you. So that's why I have boxes.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like, no.
Do we want to go down or across? Meaning everything from Monday can go into here. Let's see what the boxes we got to catch. We got to track a keen. 3 clicks. King, 3 clicks. Fortunica, Zodiac, that's 6.
Yeah.
So that won't work that way.
Yeah, so it has to, each service has to go across and then down as your day of the week.
Right, but then I think I'm going to turn these into monthly calendars. That's what I'm going to do. And each service will get its own calendar. So here is click 1. Well, here is Keen, Best American, Psychic Universe, Private, and then Fortunica, and then Zodiac. Okay, so there's that. So there's the budget and finances all in one box. I may put some notebook paper in here to do weekly budgets, but I think we'll be good.
Hey, good deal.
Okay, so let's take a look and flip through, and you give commentary.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we have the catch-all planner calendar, daily catch-all.
Yep.
And then we go to our household planner.
Yay.
That keeps up with everybody else's schedule. And then we have the budget planner. It does the budgeting and finances. Then we do the content planner. Then we have the journal.
Yay, journal.
Yay, journal. Then we have the notebook paper. The only thing I think I'm missing is summary pages for the hours, so it's easy for scheduling. And I think those can go right here.
Okay, summary pages for the hours?
Like my hours of the week that I'm working.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
Okay. I think those can go right here at the end of this planner, and they don't need a monthly calendar.
Good
Feedback?
deal. I can follow that.
Okay. One, two, three. There's 4 weeks in June, counting this one, or 5?
1 second. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna need 5 because we start the first 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, first 4 days are gonna be on 1 week,
Okay.
and then the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are on another week.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one of those splitty months.
Okay. So, and yes, I could put these in. Well, let's see how that works. Let's see. Monday, too. I'll see. So,
I knew it. Sorry, guys. I got a bunch of crap on my desk right now.
yeah. Oh, we don't even want to look at what's off camera, okay?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think it's better to insert them at the beginning of the month. Right here. Because otherwise I'm going to end up having to make like dividers in my planner, and that'll get annoying. Okay.
Just a little, yeah.
Yeah. So this will be the weekly summary pages. Behind the calendar page, I'm going to put another page right here. Oh, well, that got different. That looks nice. Don't know how it happened.
Okay, what did you do?
We got bigger.
Oh, did you increase the size of your screen?
Possibly, I don't know. Honey, my mouse is underneath 3 planners.
Sorry, we've had a runaway Alexa.
Yeah. That'll work perfect for putting the routines in. And I think I'm done putting together the basics.
Yay!
Okay, so it'll be a lot of like gluing together. We're going to do that here in a minute. And yeah, so there's the routines. There's the weekly summaries. Then we go into my daily pages. And then we go into the family calendar and household calendar. And then the budget calendar, and these will get modified to be a budget. And then this is the content calendar with the newsletters and everything in it. And then we've got to modify this. I'm going to see if I don't have a cover I like better than this one. And it's really sad because if you take out the Disney part, this is a really sweet planner. And then my journal. And then we move to notes. So that gets me down to 1 planner. Let's see what is living in my compound notebook and what can be removed. And then we'll get to actually filling this in, and Joe can kind of talk about his monthly reset. Do you even have one, honey?
Not really. I just keep going with what I'm doing, and I try to go ahead and get stuff planned out pretty well in advance. So I shouldn't typically have a whole lot of resetting to do.
Right.
Like my biggest reset was coming into May
Mm-hmm.
and on the new planner.
Right. How'd
So-
that work out for you?
Oh, liking this one a lot more.
Okay.
This
So we're
one.
So
Oh yeah, I think I'm definitely keeping. It's bugging me a lot less.
Okay. So we're keeping the happiness journal in my compound notebook. This is last month's journal. It can come out.
Ta-da!
Well, let me make sure I didn't do something.
Oh no!
I did. So we'll pop that back in. Alright, so that can stay living in there. This is where my Moxie wife lives, so that can live here.
Mm-hmm.
The caption, ideas, and information section, that can live here. Power journal can get filed because that's now moved to my main planner. That looks like that. I took some posted meeting notes. Get it all. Got it all. Awesome. So that can just kind of stay there as notebook paper. And we finished this course, 30 days, Good Morning, Good Life. Wonderful course. Take Control was finished, but I didn't do the worksheets, but that's okay. So that can come out. And that's my compound notebook, that the things I just pulled out of, the things I want to say will go into. And that lives, even though I'm not in it every day. And I think that's the thing that people see all these planners are like, oh my God, you're in them every day. And it's like, no, we're not in them every day.
Not so much now.
No. You know, they're for recording important things. They're for recording, you know, specific items or to be working in, but they're not there every day, day in and day out.
It's sort of like having an office and a sewing room. You don't live necessarily in your sewing room unless, you know, that's your primary thing. But you go into your sewing room periodically.
Right.
And do some work.
Right. So I'm going to bind it with this.
Mm-hmm.
And I will put it in the big record planner. I have a binder clip big enough. Yes, there we go. So this is all of May. And we'll go back through and see if there's anything we want to eliminate later, but that gets that off the desk. All right, so there's that.
Hooray!
This we're keeping. All right. I did find this dashboard, which I like to put a dashboard. I'm going to put that dashboard right up here. Separating my dailies and my weekly. Focus those. Okay. Okay. So everything is undated. So I'm going to spend some time dating stuff. And how's our tabs? Ew. Okay, so do we need to retab? This one I could possibly change. This back in here. So I need a low tab for this. So next month I am spending some money because the new spring release will be going on sale. We know that from their behavior of the past. Ooh, I kind of like this cover much better too, so that'll be happier. Never Be Afraid to Dream. I think that's a great cover. And this. So the next tab probably come on is this one. And it's too high. This one can't be changed. This one's right where it was, so I need to... Guys, if you're wondering what I'm trying to do, I'm trying not to have to retab, because that can be a little aggravating.
Mm-hmm.
Gizmo, they don't need you to co-play with them. No. Let's see if I've got another page of this. Thank you. All right. That works out well. Okay. All right. So let's take a break and I'll be back.
Okay.
Can you take us a break, please?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Just takes me a second.
Hi, this is Sandy Starr. I'm a psychic and I work on Keen, and I have been working on Keen for over 22 years. You can reach me on 01068. I deal with a myriad of subjects, but I do specialize in relationships, marriages, divorces, is he cheating, is she cheating, whatever the dynamic of the relationship is, I will guide you through. I've got amazing radar for cheaters, so I will tell you the truth if he or she is cheating. I can help with any subject you need me to help you with besides relationships, and I look forward to hearing from you. Again, you can reach me through Keen. My extension number is 01068. I really look forward to hearing from you and helping you with whatever you need me to help you with.
Hi, I'm Tracy Van. I'm a psychic medium and I work with tarot cards. I also practice Reiki and access bars. I would like to share with you what a reading with me is like. It is a blended reading of psychic and mediumship, and I deliver these messages exactly as they come through. I'm not going to mince words or add any padding. I am a professional, reliable, and honest communicator. I have readings available anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. You can book a reading with me at tracyvann.com. That's TracyVann.com. And no, I'll always tell you exactly what you need to hear.
Hey everybody, Natalie here from The Pendulum's Path. If you are in need of guidance, direction, spiritual connection, healing, or more, you have come to the right place. I have worked as a psychic and a medium for over 3 years, connecting people from all over the world with their loved ones, giving them insight and guidance into their current situations, their past healings, their blockages, and what they need to know in order for them to have a better future. It would be my absolute honor if you would come to my website at www.thependulumspath.com. Visit my shop. I have a whole bunch of crystals, oils, balms, mystery boxes, and more. And visit my services. I offer 15-minute, 30-minute, and 60-minute sessions. I also have email readings available if you're not comfortable with the one-on-one session with me, or if you just want to try me out. I encourage you to come visit me at the Pendulum's Path, and let's get you back on the right track today.
Hey everybody, Lady Gwendolyn here from Rowan Temple of Light, and I'm here to tell you about our events this summer. First up is Beltane in the Hills, May 13th, and that is from 1 to 6. We have entertainment, we have a bunch of vendors, we have a fairy photo shoot. It's going to be exciting. You having any questions, reach out to Earth Magic or to myself. After that, we have Central West Virginia Pagan Pride, August 19th. That's at Holly Gray Park from 11 to 5 for the day. And we will have Sarah Masters coming down from Pittsburgh to be our keynote speaker. We have some great classes for that. So if you want to get involved, reach out to RowanTempleOfLight@gmail.com, or just follow us along on Facebook at Rowan Temple of Light, and we look forward to seeing you out in the community. See you there.
All right.
All right.
Back.
Well, hello, Gizmo. Did you enjoy your stroll? Now go sit down. All right. So I really don't like this cover. It's at the tab right direction I want, but it's kind of like yuck. I could deal better with this cover. So we're going to do that. We're going to put them together. That fixes the tab issue, and then that takes us to this tab, which technically should be down here. And see if I will want. Yeah, I can do that. We'll just talk this tab out to this tab. It works. And this one can go back in. And that will work better next month. Okay, cool. All right. So it's time to get some things to put to the side. I won't say put away, but put back in the bin, because that's where I keep all the extra planner stuff at, is in the bin. And do some gluing. Yeah, I've abandoned the guts of the work-life planner. Like, it just doesn't work for me. They don't fit together well. Gizmo, come. Thank you. Sit. Gizmo, sit. He has to be the distraction, guys, because he just recently got to be allowed to go through the house, and he's very much enjoying making a larger circle. He's been doing so well, but he gets excited when he sees the cat.
Yes. Just a little.
So we're going to work with that. All right. So we have that. And the content trackers. We go into content calendar. Back here. Sit, please. Oh, and this. That looks great. And see, this is why it's important to have the tabs together, so I can just flip to where I need to go. This is my perfect week, which we will work on. All right. So we're moving along, guys. I know it may seem like it's long, it's arduous. It isn't. Once you have your system, and this is what it takes to build a system from scratch, and that was the point of us coming on early tonight, is to build this from scratch, to put it all together, so that you guys can see what goes into it, why it looks the best. That, and I wanted Joe's input as we're doing this, because yes, you know, I can use anxiety plan to be the planner, over plan to handle the anxiety.
And that helps no one.
It doesn't get anything done.
It just drives him crazy.
It drives us all crazy. Does it seem like this camera
Kind of drifted a little?
better? There we go. Sorry guys, this is the one setup, the overhead setup that I have to do, and it is upside down.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to tell you earlier.
All right, guys, we're gonna get a flash of light.
Ta-da!
There we go.
There you go.
Gizmo, come. Gizmo set. Gizmo stay. All right. There's that. Now let's move on to the next mess. Say, good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Yes, you can be a good boy. Please be a good boy. Or you can get up to your room. You want to show everybody you? You want to show everybody you? You got to get up high. There you go. You can see parts of Gizmo. There's Gizmo's head. He has to get attention. And I'm going to take him, come off and put him in his room for right now.
Oh.
There's a basketball game next door that he's very interested in.
Oh, yes.
Sure, I know there's a basketball game. Come on.
Oh, goodness.
There you are. Thank you.
Silly Gizmo. He always has to get the attentions.
You'll be fine. All right. So let's start doing some dating stickers. Sorry guys, I'm going through a stack of stickers deciding which ones I want to use for this month. Because when you buy the kits, they give you a lot of stickers.
They do.
And as you see, there's a lot of kits here, so there's a lot of different stickers. I mean, a lot. That's the one that was designed for this kit, so let's go with that. Be happy. There we go. What date's June begin on, dear?
Pardon?
What day of the week does June begin? It begins on a Tuesday or a Wednesday?
Thursday.
Thursday, okay.
Yeah. June begins on Thursday, ends on a Friday.
Okay. I don't know. Those seem a little small. Yeah, it's not, I swear I'm going to come over there and get that bowl. You know, dogs do this. Like you're busy working on something and they just require attention and they will start doing whatever to get that attention.
Mm-hmm.
Ours do, especially him, because he's still learning. What I've thought about doing, because I'm starting to want to archive my planner so we can look back, is to just take the whole planner out and put it in a cover set. Because I have the covers and the rings to do that.
Ooh.
And just take and put it up on the shelf, and then that way I can easily flip back
To what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everyone. I don't know. I don't know that everyone uses it all the time, but it's one of those things. It's like it would be kind of nice to have, like at least, like especially as much as your planning has grown and changed and done different things. The idea of just being able to look back at it to compare, like this is where we started.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to do that with May. I've got a set of covers and rings we can drop into it. I also have a product review, and I don't even know if they still sell the planner, the pieces of the planner. You had gotten to where you could do your custom covers. These, they're crap. They are crap.
Oh, yeah.
This is too thin. It pops right off the rings.
Oh.
You actually need covers for the covers.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, are those the insertables?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were trashing mine. I was like, dang.
No, I used your old planner covers. The last paper planner I bought you was the Wonderlust ones, and that's my pre-planning planner. Where I start like deciding what inserts I'm using and just putting them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So control check. June 4th is on Sunday. Yes.
Yes.
Oh. The 5th is
no. June 14th?
4th.
June 4th is on a Sunday, yes.
Yes.
Sorry. It was ironic because the 14th was a Sunday in May. And so that's why I first reacted and then went, wait, no. Wrong. Oh.
And yeah, guys, it will be a long video tonight. And that's why we came on early, because it takes a bit of time when you're going to set up from scratch.
Absolutely. Well, especially with an undated planner.
Right. And that's the benefits of buying dated, is it's an easier setup. The problem is you can't do, like, you have to retab. The knife just fell off.
Oh no! Suicidal 9.
Well, it didn't. It did not plastic separate the plastic.
Oh.
Yeah. Which has been a happy planner insert problem, is some of their stickers aren't sticky.
Yeah, that's a definitive problem.
Right. So
that's not a small thing.
No.
When your stickers aren't stickers, that's a problem.
Yeah. So, but we're loving the daily.
They're pasties.
Yeah. Yeah, Brenda's does the same as ours. You know, and he's great when I'm like, doing housework and whatever, because he can walk around and do things. But like if I'm sitting down here at the desk, his favorite thing is to slap me or jump up on me. And it's like, no, I need to finish typing, this message, or I need to do this. So we've had to put a mid-room gate because technically my office and his bedroom are in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's been your favorite thing this month?
My favorite thing this month?
Mhm.
I think finally digging out on my on my task list a little bit.
Yeah.
That has been the one thing that's made me happy, like, and helped me like wake up with less stress.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have that tendency to wake up and it's just like, oh, here's everything you have to know.
All right.
And it's like, no, not right now, not this second, please no.
I think my favorite thing this month was getting to actually go do some casual visit. As in, just going to visit, not there because of X, Y, and Z occurred.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did love seeing my sister. That was a great thing.
Yeah.
Glad we got to go do the event.
Yeah, that was great. I loved going up to Beltane. It was fun. It was probably the first Beltane in about 2 decades that I've enjoyed, so that was great.
Yeah, not planning them makes them much more enjoyable.
Well, not planning them, not having to do everything because events are work. But if you're the host of an event, it is not like hosting a party. Everyone thinks that that's you just go, you show up, everybody gets there. Yeah, no. Like Beltane started in October. The war desk was set up by February. And the map went up on the wall over the desk, and you sat there and you plotted everything. But no, it was such a nice event.
Nice.
You know, I really like my new standing desk in the living room. I think that was a great addition. I didn't use it much this week, but I will next week. And that was an easy setup. Like people try to make that standing desk look complicated. It wasn't that complicated. We just put it on top of the queue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was one of the wins for this month. For me.
That opened up a lot of things for you.
Yeah.
And being a little more mobile and being able to still do some things.
Right. And being able to clean house and work, or watch TV and have the network on. That worked out pretty well.
It did. Or cook a little, or like it, I think really works for the bulk cooking.
It does, because the recipe is right there.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that we're going to switch up the menu though. Like I'm still going to bulk cook, but I think we need to find more chicken dishes. And does Gmail 31? I don't think it does it?
I believe it does. 1 second though. I'll double check that. Nope, 30. 30 days, half June.
Yep. All right. And so we'll go ahead. And there's that. So that puts. Let's see. How many monthly stickers I want to use? On that page. Alright, so this kit comes with these. I think I want to use them for my monthlies. Come down here.
So that was kind of funny.
Okay.
Adding appointments. That like I was just doing a quick scroll through my Google Calendar and throwing in, at least on monthly,
Right.
any appointments I missed,
Mm-hmm.
or that we've added and I haven't gotten synced up yet.
Right.
And I had the same thought I did last year: is why is your mother determined
Mm-hmm.
to always have her cardiology appointment right before Christmas?
Uh-huh.
That's not like a great time of December to have your cardiology appointment, okay? Like, in a few days before Christmas, she'll go to the cardiologist.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Like, talk about an ability to totally put a damper on the holidays.
Well, I think that, that's just how it's been.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure no one else wants to go either.
Right.
It's one of those things, though, it always hits me.
Mm-hmm.
It was part of volunteering that, like, people would say things like, because the part of the building that I was on was women's center, so we had labor and delivery, we had the office for the mammograms, the x-rays for the mammogram machine, all that, as well as day surgery. And so you would get commentary from people and overhear parts of conversations. And you would hear things like, who in the hell wants to show up a week before Christmas for a mammogram? Like, really? I'm going to spend the entire holiday worried about it. Like, or you would hear, because typically I didn't care if it was a holiday or the week of a holiday or whatever, I'd still do my volunteer shift. But no, you would hear things like, I cannot believe he scheduled surgery on a holiday, on the day before a holiday, the week before a holiday, like, you name it. Like, there's a lot of people that have issues with. So if you're ever trying desperately to get in for an appointment, I can tell you now, there's a fair number of people who will not take an appointment, or who have beaten their spouse for having done it once. But that like right around the holiday, any holiday, pick your holiday. Like, there are a bunch of people who will not take those. Just saying.
Right. All right.
Not saying your family won't beat you.
Right. Depending on the family. I mean, mine would look at it and go, okay, so what, dinner's delayed?
Basically.
Project sticker.
I mean, you personally would probably schedule, like, open heart surgery on a Christmas Eve.
I'd schedule it on Christmas. If I'm going through open heart surgery, let's do it on Christmas. Get it over with.
Well, I know, but Christmas only has so much to it. Like, Christmas Eve, though. Like, oh, come on, Grinch.
What?
Like, let people enjoy things.
Dependable. All right.
Like, Christmas, I have to give you your present that morning so that, I don't feel bad. But if you die in surgery on Christmas Eve,
Uh-huh.
That just seems, well, that works out better for me.
Right.
Then I can return the present.
Right.
I'm teasing, guys.
Yes, he is. Hmm. Yeah, don't send hate mail. Joe is not abusive or mean to me. He's very caring and sweet. And most of the times he's great at presents. Like he did
I
get me
try.
the fabulous birthday present.
Yeah, you're loving your frother.
I am. Yeah, it's got me
And
on
it is way cut down, may I point out, way cut down on our coffee shop spending.
True.
Mhm.
Well, that's because now I don't like how they do it.
So I can make better at home.
Right.
I'm going home.
Or like, yes, you can make a macchiato. Yes, a macchiato is different than a latte.
Mhm.
Don't be an idiot to your customer who was dropping like, I don't know, $50 a week there we were.
I don't know. Were we that? Well, yeah, one appointment's like $15.
Yeah.
Or one appointment. One order is like $15.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. I split my brain power for that one, and it didn't go well.
Right.
I was trying to add an appointment to my calendar
Mm-hmm.
and failed while talking. So, yeah, that was fun.
There's that. All right, here comes the funny stuff. See here, Father's Day is what day this year?
Oh, Lord. You have over asked.
No, I haven't.
It's Sunday, June 18th.
Okay.
My Lord.
Any other holidays this month?
Hold on. We've got Juneteenth on Monday the 19th.
This is the one that doesn't have that one. Okay, next.
I'm trying to get there. It just takes a minute. Like, I'm trying to look for major holidays, and there are no other major holidays.
Summer solstice is.
Oh, summer solstice, that actually is the 21st. So it's a busy week, the week of the 18th.
Yes.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that one. I figured you just knew.
It flips, and there's actually 4 of them. Because technically, if it astrologically hits the 21st, it's the 19th through the 23rd.
Ah.
3 days before, 3 days after. That's a Wednesday, so that'll have to be a special stream. All right, so here's the base. So let's get to some calendar setting. So Psychic Saturday will be the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
And all the events will be that day. Oh, here's PCSP.
Even I had solstice on the 21st. Come on, man.
What?
I did. I seriously did. I already had it on my calendar.
Cool. Adios, mountain bears. And then coffee and tea. And this is with Tracy. She's coming back. We're so happy to have the Tracy back. We've missed her.
Yay.
And yeah.
Tracy. Oh, well, that's just useful.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just found a thing.
Oh. What did you find?
It was part of the site that I'm on. It's wincalendar.com.
Mm-hmm.
And on the very left side of the page, they have this like running, like current month forward calendar. For, well, it's June and July, and then it changes for each page you go to. So yeah, it was kind of cool. I'm like, hell's yeah. But just remember, there's national holiday. I think it's nationalholidays.org. Literally every day is a day of something.
Right.
Or a month of something. Or a week of something.
Right.
Like, we now have holidays for everything. Which, speaking of, one I'm kind of excited about, like, I'm low-key excited about, is the first Friday in June, which is the 2nd, is Leave the Office Early Day.
Oh.
Thinking I'm going to try to do that on June 2nd.
Oh.
Get out of the
You'll
office.
live at 1.
Do what now?
You're going to leave at 1.
1 p.m. or 1 a.m.?
That's your debate.
Like, sometimes leave the office early is an interesting concept for me.
All right. This is the barista meeting. And 6 of 11. Actually, I'm going to move up 12 to 8. All right. So, of course, you know, I got my streams on here. I stream every day, but Wednesdays and Saturdays right now. The double on Fridays has been moved to Mondays. Modern Spiritual is on Mondays. The only time is when I have a special broadcast will go out on Fridays. And that's the weird one because it's at 5. We're not moving all the shows to 5. That ain't happening. Okay.
I know, right? Please don't do that.
No. Okay. So.
I don't even want to see the kind of commentary that Shannon and Brenda would have while hangry.
Well, not only why hangry, but why like everything else is like up in the air, and you know we're trying to field everything. And no, I'm not going to do that.
No.
All right, so I don't need this back page. I actually want this back page, so we're going to glue that together. Which I use AdTech Glue Runner. I know a lot of people use the Tombow. Like that's the name brand one. I'm not really happy with it. I guess I'm the weird planner because I'm not happy with it. There's that. Morning. A. Morning. B. Night. A. Night. D. All right. So there's that set up. I'm going to fill that in later. That'll come later. That'll come later. These will come later. So this monthly.
Mm-hmm.
Fix it. Because love being your mom just doesn't do it for me, guys. Just does not do it for me.
Oh. No.
No.
And it's kind of back to our theory that the planners are a bit presumptive.
Yes.
Like just a hair.
Yeah. All right. Grab the scissors. Get rid of the problem tab. All right.
Oh, excuse me, guys.
I think I'm going to use the colored ones here.
Ooh.
Colored dots. I think that would be nice. I think I'm going to go with the red dots. And let me start on Thursday. See if I like that. Yeah, I like that. Come on, Happy Planner, stop failing.
Yeah.
So my hope is that I can find a neutral. When I say neutral, I mean fully neutral. Dashboard planner to get for June. For the family calendar.
Mm-hmm.
We have the one dashboard I bought from Walmart. That is the 2 weeks at one, and I think I'll like that for the family. We get plenty of day pages. I don't know. I don't know what. I know I got to get another monthly one. Because that one will be the one that needs to be reset. Is the content calendar, because we're using parts of different ones. So those should be coming out. And guys, you really want a good pair of tweezers. These are, I believe, Park, which you may not be able to find because when we were at Joann's, it was gone. Mm-hmm. Well, like they didn't even have the section there. It's gone.
Yeah.
So, okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. No sticky.
I know.
It cut too deep.
So you have to separate it.
Yep. All right.
It is a problem with the small stickers.
Yeah.
And die cutting.
Right. Well, you know, once we find and you have the time, I'm going to have you make me stickers that are the numbers, and I want them square. Like, these round dots are okay, but I want them a little bigger. and square.
Okay.
Wow, it's going 9 o'clock already.
Mm-hmm.
All right, why don't we run another break and then we'll go through your setup.
Alrighty, that sounds great. Let me pop that in.
Hey everybody, Lady Gwendolyn here, and as a certified spiritual life coach and shadow practitioner, I have thrown together everything that I have learned to develop a program that works for healing our shadow self and focusing on how we're going to heal ourselves for the future. I work with different types of energy work, such as EFT, TFT, and EFT energy, Reiki, access bars, and power forms. I've put them all together to create my own system that works. We also work with the tarot and the oracle. So I'm not just an energy worker and a healer, I'm a psychic as well. So you can go to Lady Gwendolyn Healing, find out all about me, and book with me on there. I love you guys, and I will see you out there.
Welcome back, Goblins! My name is Jason, and I am the host of the Esoteric Book Club, a podcast that examines titles on the magical, paranormal, the mysterious, and the strange. I release 2 episodes a month in which I review books on esoteric topics, recap news of the weird, and conduct interviews with authors, practitioners, and experiencers. The Esoteric Book Club can be found on every major podcast service or can be streamed directly from esotericbookclub.org.
Hi, I'm Aeson Knight. I've been working as a psychic for more than 20 years. I was born with psychic gifts at the age of 3. And with that, I'm able to help you with your love. Relationships get very complicated. I help you understand what's going on, where it's headed, where your next love is, what the lesson is, and how to improve that. I also work in career and dealing with career fields and different job opportunities and things you would like to experience in your life. I use the tarot. My favorite deck is the Gilded Tarot, and that's what I normally grab. But I also read angel cards. I also read Ascended Master cards. And I use astrology and numerology in your readings. All that tied in together with my clairvoyant skills, I'm able to get in there and answer your important questions quickly, clearly, and fast. I look forward to talking to you. You have a great day.
All right. So, yeah, guys. So, let me see if I can get a little bigger in here. Just so you can see, I haven't done any pretties. I'm looking forward to being able to add some pretties. Like, I've been slammed, y'all. My planner's been purely functional here for the last bit. So yeah, I've started at least getting, I already have like my tasks in. I got the weather information. So that's my daily. But now as for June, we pop over, and I actually already had some of those filled in, including like leave the office early day and the full moons. We have some classes to double check on. We have a pride we might be going to, and some appointments. Got all that stuff in, and then scrolls right over into the weekly, where I've went ahead and repeated all of those for what stuff, I already had. And yes, I did get up to date. I had to stop and think for a second. But I did get up to date. So I've got all my appointments in. for the weeklies as well. Yee. So we've got that, and then we launch right into June, if I scroll far enough, and that starts our June and everything that we got going on June 1st.
Right.
So yeah. So now I've been trying to do a little bit better. I definitely want to start using the affirmations and I am thankful for sections.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really been able to use those. Again, I've been slammed, so I haven't had time for what I'm calling the pretties.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been prettyifying my planner, and I have not been doing the extras of
Right.
it. I've been really focused on that left side and a little bit on the middle right.
Right.
So, and God knows the poor notes section.
See, I can't deal with your notes section.
Really?
It has no lines.
It does. Well, it has a grid.
It's a grid. Yeah. I'd
Like,
have
no, it works for me. Like, no, seriously, like, even this evening, if I scroll back and hopefully don't give anyone epilepsy. Let's see. So even this evening,
Mm-hmm.
while we were on air,
Yep.
that's where I popped the reading that you did so that I
Mhm.
could make sure to transfer that correctly.
Right.
So yeah. And then but here's where like the notes section gets abused, because this is probably the most dangerous thing about digital planning,
Mm-hmm.
is being able to come over here and hit resize, and I can shrink this down and move it around.
Right.
So I can write it comfortably, and then that's what I'm saying is this can fill up quickly.
Right.
Like this can get insanely full. I don't have a really good example of recently when I've done that. I'd have to scroll back quite a bit. But yeah, this has become my new post-it pad. And y'all, if you're watching and you've worked with me previously, and you know how abusive I can be of the words post-it pad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I used to have the mountain post-it on my desk,
Mm-hmm.
because any quick thought went onto it and then went into the heap.
Mm-hmm.
We literally called it the heap. It stayed full. But it was the place I could quickly go, oh yeah, I wrote that down, 1 second, and just pull it out.
You
And
know,
it's
and that
like-
annoys people.
It does. It does. It's like, well, it's mostly chronological, and I just have to think back to when did I last touch it.
No, what I'm talking about is when you can quote them or when you can pull it up and it's like, oh no, I remember when I done this.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what you said, and here's why you said it, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
I get a little frustrated. Oh, I wouldn't know where that came from.
Pardon?
I was making a sarcastic remark about, oh, I wouldn't know anything about that, when it's like, oh no, you said such and such on
Mhm.
such and such date.
So anywho, so that does have a tendency to fill up and get a lot of things going with it. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I wish mine were prettier, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
It takes time.
It does. It
You know,
does.
and you're still moving into it. I'm still modifying mine to fit me. We looked at me going digital, and I was like, no.
Well, you keep thinking about it and then running away.
Well, and
It's
that's
like,
because,
I'm going to go digital. No, I'm not.
No,
Nope,
I'm not.
nope, nope, nope. Bad idea. Run away, run away, run away.
yeah, and it's because every time I think about going digital,
Mm-hmm.
we get into that point of, no. Here's why. I was here and I needed plans, and there's no way that an iPad would have worked in that situation.
Ah.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like planning in the pool? Like you're going to a pool
Well,
without me?
without you,
You didn't tell me?
would be the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, taking notes in a meeting, and I'm taking notes by pen, and it's like it would take forever to get this to recognize my penmanship. We
Possibly.
recently went back through that.
Well, no, I have taken meeting notes. Like I can pop over.
I know.
Huh?
I know you've taken meeting notes. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like the master class I just finished, and you got the notes from. That was a lot.
Well, yeah, that could have been, yeah. That well, but then again, it might have helped you too,
right?
Because there are some things that you can do, in terms of being able to do better drawings, and have it quickly figure out that you're trying to draw a circle. Well, in my case, I'm not a witch. So I tried to draw a circle. It didn't come out great, but if I press and hold the pen, it made a circle.
Okay.
And you can actually get straight lines.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can get more precision graphics about what you're trying to show than sometimes what you like any person on their own can actually do.
Right.
So, like, I do have an appreciation for that.
Right.
Like, that helps me immensely.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was some of the biggest problems I had were some of your drawings, not necessarily the notes. I did have some issues there, but the bigger problems that I had were actually with the drawings.
Oh,
and going,
really?
Like, what is this? Like, what is that? What's going on? So, yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you have trouble translating my handwriting. Can you imagine a poor computer trying to translate my handwriting?
I don't know. It may have done it. I've been surprised some of the things it has that it can translate.
Mm-hmm.
That I was like, there's no way it's gonna do that. And then it's like, nope, did it.
Yeah.
It's like, anything else you'd like?
Yes, coffee.
Pretty much.
Okay. So we covered our wins this week. What didn't work this month that we tried?
Let's see. Well, I know you've already mentioned like a couple of your habit trackers / like the habit tracker for something and the sleep tracker weren't happy for you.
Well, they were too big.
Yeah. I'm still noticing some issues for me with like keeping control of my day and like making a day plan and not having it blow up.
Right.
So
yeah,
I'm still working on that.
A block timer.
Okay.
Like a block of your day is doing this, and it doesn't matter. This is what we're doing, and from like 12 to 3, you're doing, whatever.
Okay.
When I'm saying whatever, I mean whatever you want to fill in there. That's your time from 12 to 3. You're doing that, and no matter what else is going on, house is on fire, I'm web designing. Like I'm just developing web design and doing market copy between 12 and 3. Yeah.
Well, I do have hope of doing that. Like I do plan stuff out and intend that, and then everything else happens.
Right.
So I absorb what I can as best I can.
For me, I'm a routine and a scheduler. We figured this out. This is the type of planning person I am. I get up, I do my morning routine, I do my house routine, and if not, there's hell to pay.
Yep.
Like my whole day is off kilter at that point.
It does mess you up.
Yeah. And, you know, that was even traveling. That was a problem for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, getting my brain to go, oh, you need to get moving. You need to get a shower. You need to, I don't know, eat something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, and especially like trying to make sure we checked out on time.
Yeah.
Like, I was a little concerned there. I was like, no, seriously.
Yeah.
We got to go.
Yeah.
Like, I got down to the point where, like, he's grabbing a shower. He's grabbing a shower, and I'm frantically loading bags in the car. Like, come on! Come on! Like, what's the bare minimum I can leave here for you? That we
That
don't...
roll right there.
Pardon?
That roll right there.
That roll right there, yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I was trying to expedite the process and make sure not to leave him like stranded, and it's like, I have no clothes, I don't have anywhere to put a towel that's dirty, like, because we don't steal towels, we take our own. You know, like, what all do I have to leave? Like, he has to have a bag to put like the stuff he's using in the shower in. Okay, cool. You know, and like, I'm trying to sit there and go, but what can go onto the car?
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's get it out of here.
Yeah.
So we were doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and it does make a big difference. And like, you were really struggling that morning because it was like, you were just kind of coasty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna la 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 la.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here going, like, we have a whole day of activity planned.
Yes.
Like,
cut through la la la's, Papa Smurf, and let's go.
Yeah, like, we got to check out of this hotel. We got to stop by some stores. We got to grab some food. We got to go pick up your mom for Mother's Day. We've got to, like, we have a lot. Like, we can't just hang out here.
Yeah. All right. So let's start the family calendar, and then after that, we'll wrap up. Because I don't think that we're going to get the dailies and the journals and all that put together. That's probably another 2 hours worth of live streaming when I can just shoot through it and do it on my own. Mm-hmm. And I think you guys get the gist. So you leave yours up, and I'm going to work on this, and then we'll do the reveal.
All right. Okay, cool.
Let's rock.
Alrighty. So let me get back up to Monday. Yeah, there's Monday. All right, so I don't have an appointment this week because it is a holiday.
Awesome.
Yay, Memorial Day. So Tuesday, Invisible Assistant is 4 to 8.
Okay, I'm working with like appointment, not day, not weekly. Go to monthly.
Okay.
To your monthly view, and then give me the June monthly stuff.
There we go. The right one. There we go. All right. So let's see. We have a full moon on Saturday and potentially West Virginia Pride at Slack Plaza, if we're going to make that.
Well, hopefully.
On Saturday.
Saturday, full moon.
The 3rd. June 3rd.
Mm-hmm. And that is this is WV Pride. Do we have the time on that one?
I do not. Let me double check. Maybe I do on the 3rd. Nope. Let me double check weekly. Nope.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry about that. I did not absorb that onto the calendar.
Okay. That's fine.
All right. 10 a.m. on the 5th. Invisible has a doctor's appointment in Charleston.
Okay. Let me find the red. And yes, I would like to go to West Virginia Pride if I am not using a clutch for a break.
Well, if your brake didn't, as long as our brakes don't feel like a clutch,
Right.
that would be more important. And we, have any resources left after one more mechanic trip.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that's 10 a.m. in Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 10:45, you on the 8th,
Mm-hmm.
you have a dermatology appointment.
All right. Okay.
And then I have mine at 11:15 a.m.
Hopefully they don't cancel.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Tell you, they've canceled 6 times now. If they were boyfriends, they'd be gone.
And the last one was the morning of.
Right.
Like, come on, guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The 10th, looks like you may have a candle magic class.
I am going to have a candle magic class that day.
Yes.
Yeah. So that goes on both of these.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go back to the work one. What time did we schedule that for?
I do not have scheduling on that.
All right, so that means that is at 3 when I get into the office.
Hey, there you go.
Yep. Okay.
And that's it for that week. The third week of June, starting the 12th, the 14th, 1 p.m., I'm in Princeton with my great nephew.
Okay, hold still.
Okay.
All right, so you're in Princeton.
On the 14th.
1
So I'll be
p.m.
headed out of here. Let's see, 1 to 12, 12 to 11, 11 to 10.
Okay.
So 10 a.m. to probably 4 or 5.
Okay. And a work note, that is the New Keen Day.
New Keen Day.
Yes. So we will be deciding our direction on there.
Mm-hmm.
And what's going on there that day. All right. Moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Next is questionable.
Okay.
I know we had talked about if we're doing Pride on the 24th and 5th, which I don't know which Pride that is offhand. If we're doing that, then Psychic Saturday moves to the 17th.
I don't think we're doing that. Hold it. Is that Gwen's Pride? I don't think so.
That's June.
Yeah, Gwen is in August.
Like, she's later.
All right, so that was supposed to be Beckley Pride, and that could come off the calendar because I don't think that's Beckley Pride's day.
Oh, that was our. Is it gonna be?
All right.
Could it be? All right,
Yeah.
so I'll rearrange that one and move that back where it belongs. See, that's the part I love.
Right.
Like, that was like nothing.
Right.
All right, then the 18th, we have New Moon.
All right.
And a 6 p.m. New Moon chat.
And chat. And that goes on both.
Mm-hmm.
That is the 18th.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, our next questionable is, are we doing a solstice live on the 21st?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And solstice is the 21st.
Yep. So that live will be at 8 p.m.
Ah, that's an 8 p.m.?
Yep.
Okay. We originally talked about doing it at 6 from the lake.
I don't think we'll be doing it from the lake at 6 p.m. That's why
Okay.
I moved it to 8. I think that's when we were going to go away. For solstice, and we won't be doing that this year.
Yep. So then on the 24th,
Mm-hmm. The Psychic
Saturday.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I wrote that wrong. Let me move that up. And then we'll do some editing. Because 6 p.m. is gallery.
Mm-hmm.
And 8 p.m. is energy overview.
Right.
Alrighty. So that kills that week. And the 5th week of June,
Mm-hmm.
on the 28th, we have an 8 p.m. barista chat.
Yep.
Our out of town is no longer questionable. We are not.
Right.
And a fun holiday on the 30th is social media day.
Yep.
Also barcode day on the 28th, but I just found that one interesting personally.
Okay. What's the 25th looking like? Anything?
That's Sunday, so we'll have Psychic the Plans.
Well, other than that, like during the day.
Right now, let me see. Come here. There we go. No, that appears pretty wide open.
All right. Let me double check and make sure
Mm-hmm.
that is not Beckley Pride, because I do want to go to Beckley Pride.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not working it this year.
He says it now.
Well, there's only one person that will actually get me to go work it, and he's not said anything, so.
Yeah, I don't think he was entirely happy with last year.
Yeah.
It's actually Saturday, June 17th at noon.
Okay.
So we need to back up the 17th, which is now open because that was our swap day.
Mm-hmm.
And I will write that one in.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's going to be a rough day.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. I just actually read the note instead of just seeing that there was a note.
Uh-huh.
It took me a second to process.
It's from noon to 5.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay. So back to the 25th. Can we? Well, no, that's the big psychic that planned, so that won't work.
Okay, I need the whole idea to agree with that.
The whole idea is day off. Like we take off and go to the lake.
No, the 25th would be horrible for that
Okay.
because you just said it.
Yeah. What? When's well? Let's see. Saturdays are all full. We may have to do a Wednesday. Let's see. What's the 7th looking like?
Currently, I have nothing on it.
Okay. Let's pencil in the 21st for the lake.
He says, what does the 7th look like? And then he jumps over to the 21st.
Well, I'm just thinking of all the other stuff I need to get done, and I'm thinking the 21st we could possibly go to the lake and then come back and do the solstice live.
Okay. So we're back to Summersville Lake.
No, Beckley Lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're just not doing the live from there.
Okay. Lake Stevens.
Yeah.
It's been so long, I had to stop and think.
From like 2 to 6. Does that work?
That can work.
Okay. Because I remember what the original lake plan was, and that's not going to work right now.
No.
All right. So that is our family calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like you're home most Tuesdays this month, so that's good. And this is what it looks like to set up a fully functional planning system for someone that is all over the goddamn place.
Pretty much.
Yeah. When you run 3 businesses, maintain a household, take care of 2 husbands, and, run a podcasting network.
Just the usual.
Just the usual. Alrighty. So what's your goal for June, dear?
I'd really like to stay on top of the task list and keep it from getting back behind while also trying to find my desk.
Well, my goal for June is to fall into routine, to where I'm at the gym 3 days a week. It's not a question which routine we're running. It's either an A or a B routine, and we're done. So that'll be my hope.
Awesome.
Yes. So with that, we're going to close out. Pop this back down. Take us back to here. All right, guys. So this is kind of the plan this week. Monday at 5 p.m. I will be over on Modern Spirituals Live. It is not part of the PCSP network. However, you will find links in the social media on where to find me, including a post on the YouTube here. Tuesday, we have the Psychic Coffee Shop. Wednesday is Nada. And then Thursday, of course, is Coffee and Tea with the return of Tracy. And Friday will be Mountain Bears. Classes this month will be the Candle Magic class that will be streamlined. Baristas get free access, and so does Inner Circle. Inner Circle is my training program. It runs and covers everything from psychic abilities to mediumship to life coaching, all into a little bucket there. And then with all that, we also have the baristas, which support the station. They help maintain, they give votes, they help mess up. They also get a lot of great benefits. One of the biggest one being discounts on my services. But also it's not stated, but we do care packages. We're hoping to do meetups eventually. We got to get ourselves a little bit more mobile, and car's got to be doing what it needs to be doing. But they are very influential in the station. They get a lot of great benefits. They also get early content, like I think I may do a morning routine and show you guys what starts the psychic's morning. We get the morning basket video still to do. We also got what's in Aeson's bag video still to do. I'm hoping to get those 3 out this month. May do a day in the life if we can get the camera to stop shutting off. That's, if anyone knows why cameras just shut off when recording, let us know. So they will get those first, and then you guys will get them second. So if you want to check that out, be sure to go over and check out PCSP Network, and click the Barista tab, and it gives you all the information. It's set up and ran through Patreon. It's really good. And with that, take it away, Vanna.
All right. So, of course, we want to thank Beverly Walker, Mika G, Kathy, Mary Winfield, Brenda, Shannon C, Shannon D, Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Tracy Van, Caitlin Bell, and Devin. If you'd like to learn more about us, the show, or how you too can become a Patreon sponsor and receive all the wonderful benefits our baristas receive, please visit us at PCSPnetwork.com. And speaking of those benefits, that includes the end-of-video thank you during credits, our monthly station meeting, access to private Facebook group, free access to all virtual classes, free ticket to gallery readings, early access to videos, early access to daily tarot, and daily affirmation. Now, in addition, we have a special benefit that changes based on what level of Patreon support you have for us. For $1 a month, you get a 25% discount on a private reading with Aeson Knight. For $5 a month, you get a 50% discount on a reading with Aeson Knight. And for $10 a month, you get a 75% discount on a reading with Aeson Knight.
Yep. All right, guys, you have a magical week, and we will see you on the air. Bye, y'all.
Bye.